Why does a startup succeed? A startup succeeds because everyone's pushing the boulder in one direction. The boulder has no choice but to move. And why does a startup win over a large company? Because not everyone's pushing the same direction within a large company. But if you have people within a startup or an upstart tugging in different directions, that company is destined for failure. The first few employees in a company feel like owners. The employees who have had an office in the first office, they feel like owners of the company. There is pride of ownership, and they don't care about titles or anything like that. But then you move to the second office as you expand, and now you're hiring the second wave of people. And so now what happens is you start to see the emergence of these micro cultures, John. And that can be a recipe for disaster if you're not careful. And that's when leadership matters to say, here is what our value system is. Here is what our culture is. And you want to make that culture statement overt rather than covert. You literally want to formalize it so that everyone knows here is how we operate. Here is how we do business. Culture is important because that gives every employee a blueprint on how to act when no one's looking.